Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie. Today I have another sneak peek unboxing from Diamond Art Club to share with you. I'm pretty sure that this artist is new to Diamond Art Club and this is the first piece we're seeing be released from them. And this art is so cute. It's so stinking adorable and has colors and a whole vibe that I haven't really seen at Diamond Art Club before and was really catching my attention. So the name of this is Cat Sandwich Party. Look at this cuteness. This is by the artist Paosesame, I'm guessing is how you pronounce it, but I could be wrong. So please do let me know in the comments if you know a correct pronunciation for that, of course. I'm going to take you through what Diamond Art Club includes in their kit. So if you're new to this company, you'll get a sense for what they have to offer and what to expect. And even if you're not new, I'm going to show you what the canvas and the colors look like. We'll go through what the special drills are and hopefully help you decide if this kit is going to be on your shopping list this weekend. Yes, this is coming out tomorrow, which is, let's see, Saturday, July 26th at 9 a.m. Pacific, or 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're in the Diamond or Ruby tier of the rewards program, you do get a half an hour early access window. So either way, set your alarms if this ends up being a must-have for you. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get into what is in this kit. So this kit's gonna have round diamonds and be 70.7 by 50.6 centimeters. This is, I feel like, a very standard size of diamond painting. It's like not too big, not too small, and is hopefully gonna give us a nice amount of detail. You'll of course see the rendering kind of wrapped around the top of the box. Colors-wise, very colorful, 71 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust, and just under 50,000 diamonds total in this kit. Here's some info on how to diamond paint. If you are newer to the craft, I will have some videos in the description box of this one that are linked that are some how-tos, basic tutorials that hopefully will make this craft feel a little bit easier to take on. Here's the kit contents. We're gonna go through all of this together, and then at the end of the box, you can see what the title and the artwork is. This is handy if you're like me, you store your diamond paintings all stacked on top of each other, and being able to tell what the kit is from just looking at the end of the box is so much more efficient than having to pull out all the boxes and look at the front of them. So Diamond Art Club updated their boxes, I don't know, like around a year ago, and I do like the new packaging and boxes and stuff a lot. Now, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, I have a 20% off discount code specifically for first-time buyers. It is my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. It's an affiliate code. I may make a small commission if you choose to use it, and thank you so much if you do so. Let's take a peek at, okay, what's included here. First, the toolkits. Again, if you're newer to Diamond Art Club, I just want to make sure you're getting a look at what comes with these kits, what to expect. I think their toolkits are pretty solid. They come with some nice upgrades from like a really basic standard toolkit. For example, you get this twist and pick pen. It comes pre-loaded with wax, which is handy, and it's a little more ergonomic than a basic pink pen that you'll see come with often other toolkits. You twist it, sorry, it's preloaded with that wax and you just twist it to have it start coming out the end. If you run out of the wax that's in there, twist this back the opposite direction and you can load more wax in there. They actually give you some extra of the clear wax, and they do also include some of their classic pink heart wax. So you can use that instead if you want. Or you can even use that in your multi-placer. The pen comes with a 4-placer in the end. It's one of the plastic placers. They also will include a 7-placer tucked in the tray. So these fit the plastic placers. They also fit the metal multi-placers that Diamond Art Club sells. Just make sure you get the multi-placers that push in as opposed to the threaded ones that would screw in, because they sell both. We have some baggies. You can store some leftover diamonds in these. And then we have their trays, which these are much bigger than most trays that are going to come, if not all trays that are going to come in a basic toolkit with a kit. So I like how much bigger these are, for sure. You can fit a lot of diamonds in them, great for multi-placing, removable stopper, sliding lid, and high walls so that you're not, I'm just a klutz, just ignore me here. High walls so that you don't have to worry as much about spilling the diamonds out when you shake your tray. So all in all, I feel like a solid quality toolkit that just comes standard with your diamond painting. Now let's see what treasure quest card we got and see what all's in here. It looks like a bronze treasure quest card. Let me explain these really quickly. Treasure quest cards are, well, a pretty collectible. You get the artwork and the title here you can use. Just display however you like. And then on the back, it's going to tell you what rank the card is. This is bronze. There's bronze, silver, gold, and black, with black being the rarest. you are most likely going to get a bunch of bronze cards. But when you scratch this off, there's a redemption code. Once you get various combinations of the different ranks of cards, you can redeem them for things like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting, which I recently did redeem for and went through the whole process on my channel. That video will be linked below as well. But yes, one thing that I just quickly want to note is that even though my kit, my version of Cat Sandwich Party came with a bronze card, that doesn't mean that if you get this kit, you'll also get a bronze card. It is very possible you could get silver, gold, or black. It is random even within the same kit. So just FYI. And here, I just want to point out the inside of this little envelope here. There's some handy things, including a link to the VIP Facebook group. You can join once you made your first purchase. And they do have a mobile app as well. More importantly, though, we have a set of stickers here. Here's a look at the original artwork. It's just so cute. I remember when this was in voting several months ago, and I'm so happy it made it through. It's really adorable. These are individual stickers. I like to use these in my paper logbook once I actually start working on a kit. And then we have a set of pre-cut sticker labels. Look at this, like, it looks like it's gonna be a pastel wonderland. You know I love my pastels, my pale pastels here on my channel. I can't wait to look at the diamonds and actually see these colors, especially the special drills. So Z is gonna be fairy dust, AB is gonna be AB, so we have 4 fairy dust, 2 AB. And then the rest of these, the color code you see in the right-hand column is going to be the DMC color code. Most diamond painting companies will use this color code system. It comes from the DMC brand of floss, like in cross stitch, and it's kind of, you know, universal to diamond painting at this point. So as far as the canvas and drills that'll be in here, let's take a look together. Oh, this is so happy. It's just so happy. And look at these pastels right on top. Okay, doesn't that just look so delightful? I love it. That's wonderful. I'm a sucker for a color palette that I really drive with. I feel like I have to enjoy the colors of the kit that I'm working on and the style and vibe of the artwork. And my gosh, this kit has all of those things. This is so cute and pretty. So cute and pretty. Let me take you on a tour of the canvas. Again, for my newbie friends, we have branding at the top for Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle, and canvas material. We're looking at a soft canvas on the back, and it's a nice weight. It holds drills well, lays flat well. I feel like it's both sturdy and malleable, and it has a nice thick plastic cover, poured glue that's pretty sticky, and the plastic cover has perforated sections with lines to help you see the edges, so you can just give it a tug and split that if you are using those sections and want to go ahead and pull one section off. Now, you're going to see legends on either side, the top left and the bottom right. This has enough colors that it basically takes up the whole side of the canvas. Bottom left down here, we have a thumbnail, the title, the size, and copyright. Now, I'm always going to make sure to point this out because it is very important to me and to many others. Diamond Art Club legally licenses the artwork they use for diamond paintings. That means that they have this artist's permission to use this artwork as a diamond painting and are compensating them for the use of it as well. So they really are one of those companies that is trying to do right by artists. Now, here we have their socials and a discount code, and you get a lifetime warranty on your canvas. As long as you are the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you're covered under the lifetime warranty. And I believe the details are on the website, but basically if you run into an issue with your kit, like running out of diamonds, a drill color or something, you can contact customer support and take it from there. Up close, I'm seeing lots of color blocking, especially in the background. Color blocking is where you have blocks of color like you see here. So grab your multi-placer, get ready to have that color in your tray for a while. Those areas are gonna go a bit faster. The opposite of color blocking is confetti. There's maybe some little examples in here. I'll see if I can get you another one. But confetti usually takes a little bit longer because you're going to be looking at more single placing and even maybe changing out the color in your tray more often, but it's going to give you nice detail and some more color blending. There's a little bit of confetti up here too. Overall though, this is certainly more of a color blocking heavy canvas. So if you like that kind of thing, especially up here, like look at this background, just, yeah, multi-placing galore. If you like to multi-place. Here there's some confetti in the flowers because of course it's flowers and greenery. Like that's where you're almost always gonna have confetti with that. But for the most part, no, you're looking at a lot of color blocking in this kit. It's just a few spots that I'm seeing some confetti, but overall, yeah, definitely more of a color blocking kit. Now let me do a quick measurement. I like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the first kit that we have from this artist at Diamond Art Club, and I need to go explore their portfolio and see what else they have to maybe send some into licensing. We're true to size here, because I wasn't expecting this color palette to be like so spot on with things that I really enjoy working with. Like, it's so happy. Now I know some of you are like, pastels. I mean, if you're watching this video and you hate this art style and IBL pastels, you're probably not watching this video, or you're just supporting me, which is very sweet. Thank you. But there have been a few different kits lately that have come out with color palettes like this, and I'm here for all of them. Let's go through these colors. I want to find our special drills with you and just get a sense for what we're working with. So Diamond Art Club puts their drills here in these strands roughly in order of weight, not size, so kind of amounts of diamonds. Hold that thought. We have our first special drill, which is AB 5200. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These get their name from the northern lights and have a really sparkly iridescent coating that is going to grab your eye and draw it to the areas it is on the canvas. It is definitely a more bold special drill compared to the fairy dust diamonds that we'll see in just a bit, but this white AB is like a classic. You'll see it in a lot of kits. It's like an old reliable. You'll see it in a lot. So yes, these are not in DMC order. They're in more order by weight, in case you were curious. Now, Diamond Art Club's round diamonds are really faceted, which what it means when they're on the canvas is that they have a lot of sparkle. You can even see how the light's catching the tops of the diamonds that are in some of these bags. So it has, I've heard people describe it as a twinkly effect as opposed to square drills from Diamond Art Club having more of a shimmer effect. But I like when they're able to do kits with round drills like this one. I feel like it'll suit the sparkliness of it. Here's AB 963, which I think we just have 2 ABs. This is AB 2 of 2. That hole there, they poke these holes in the bags, I feel like, to help introduce some moisture and humidity to get rid of some of the static that sometimes plagues these diamonds. So if you're noticing that, that's what that is. But and we have this pale pink AB. Right next to it, we have our first fairy dust color, Z745. Fairy dust diamonds, I'm hoping one of the other colors you'll be able to see it a little bit better. It is hard to tell on these light colors, but fairy dust diamonds have what looks like a fine glitter coating brushed on the top that gives it a almost pearlescent sheen, and these have a much more subtle effect than ABs do, but they're my favorite kind of special drill. I feel like they have a really nice effect on a canvas. It's not like it jumps out and grabs you. It just gives it a little something extra. Our next fairy dust, I don't know if I've seen this one before. It's a really, really pale green, Z772, and a little straggler in there. You can see the coating on the tops of these a little bit better than that pale yellow. Here's the end of the strand. 71 colors in this one. We're looking at a quite colorful kit. There's lots of good storage options out there. If you're looking for storage options that have room to store a lot of diamonds like this, I've tried out and tested some different storage options here on my channel. I feel like Elizabeth Ward style containers, especially when you have a lot of colors that we just have small amounts of, you could do one that has a bunch of the small containers. Diamond Art Club sells their own storage system, but there's a mix of larger containers in there too, so you wouldn't be able to fit these all in one tray, but that is also an option. Here's our next special drill, Z6012, and this one's a purple fairy dust, and you can see a little bit better the coating on this slightly darker color. And there should be one more unless I accidentally went right past it, which is possible because I feel like these, oh no, there it is. I was gonna say these colors it's such a subtle fairy dust effect, but here's our last drill color, which happens to be our last fairy dust as well, Z907. So this is more of a slightly darker green than that really pale mint green that we saw. As far as where these special drills are going to go, give me just a sec to take a look and grab my bearings, and we'll go through it together. So as far as special drills go, again, we have the white and the pale pink AB, and then we have the light yellow fairy dust, the pale mint fairy dust, the light green fairy dust, it's a little darker, and then the purple fairy dust. So the green ones are probably the easiest to pick out, so we'll do those first. First, I see the pale green fairy dust is in this pale green color right here, and then the darker green fairy dust is over here. I think it's like a little leaf over there. Over here, there's some of the, just a little handful of the pale green fairy dust right there. There's also some pale green fairy dust in the top of this little, I think it's just like a little creamer or something like that. It's up here in this color. In this plant over here, so I see some of the darker green fairy dust in some of these spots kind of lined up going up, and then there's several patches of the light mint fairy dust, the really light green, in some of these areas. But yeah, the slightly darker green fairy dust is in some of these stems going on up, and the pale green is kind of doing some highlighting in the jar and in these light green areas here. Let's see. Okay, so the top of this strawberry has some of the slightly darker green fairy dust in it. The handle, it's like a handle back here. There's some of the pale mint fairy dust back here, and a little bit of the pale mint fairy dust in these leaves up here, as well as over here and on this side, the pale mint fairy dust. Okay, and then let's do our purple fairy dust color. There's purple fairy dust in the outline of the cat face on the side of this bottle. There's purple fairy dust over here. The purple on this cup handle and right there. The purple in the center of these blueberries. Those look like blueberries. There's this purple right here. There's a light purple fairy dust. How about up here? No, not that one. The purple in this jug. This purple, and that is the purple fairy dust. And then on the rim too, that's the purple fairy dust. And then in these flowers, it's one of these kind of medium purple tones, like through here, a couple of spots in this flower sticking up, and a little bit through the purple in these leaves, and right over there too. And then we have, let's see, our light, let's go ahead and do the last fairy dust, our light yellow fairy dust, which there was a good amount of this one, so buckle up. There's this light yellow that goes around the rim of this cup over here, and this is the light yellow fairy dust here, along with up here some light yellow fairy dust throughout. This really light color in the stems of these flowers is light yellow fairy dust. It's over here. It's the center of this flower right here, as well as up in this spot right there. In this jug, this light yellow color just right here is the light yellow fairy dust. The plate over here, this yellow color around the rim is the light yellow fairy dust. Our little cat loaf here, this is the yellow fairy dust down here. A little bit of yellow fairy dust right there. How about this saucer? No, I don't see any of that yellow fairy dust there. How about these loaves? No. But there is this light yellow and the little flowers up here. That's the light yellow fairy dust, little sprinkles of it there and there. Okay, let's go to our ABs. We had a light pink AB and a white AB. The light pink one is kind of intermittent. The white one's going to be really easy to find because it's virtually anywhere you're seeing white, like the sparkles and stuff. We'll go through that. The pink one though, so it's this light pink color on the side of this bowl or the saucer cup. Words are really hard. This pink flower has some light pink AB in it, and then the side of these sparkles, light pink AB. How about in here? This light pink color on the side of the plate, that's pink AB. There's also light pink AB here and here. Not over here that I see. How about up here? Sprinkled in the strawberry, those light pink sprinkles are light pink AB. And this light pink right here in the, I think that's in the loaf. Or maybe there's another piece of fruit next to that. Anyway, there's light pink AB right there. There's a line. Oh, actually, yeah. There's pink AB and this like line right here going up. And there's a pink AB patch right here in the background. In the jug, in the pitcher, there's a light pink AB on the surface right here as well as right here. And the cat in the center of this container is made up of light pink ABs. That's so cute. And then the pink sparkles in the middle of this particular flower are light pink ABs. And I think that's probably it. The white AB, which I think we had the most of any special drill, is all the white sparkles you see throughout this whole kit just white ABs everywhere. Love the sparkle. That's going to be so pretty. It's through, those white sparkles too. It's all these white lines you see throughout the vase, like the surface of the water, the sides of the stems. That's going to be white AB. The white in this flower is white AB. At the top of this flower is white AB. In this container, this little line is white AB, and there's little white ABs sprinkled in the middle of this little cat face. This sparkles, and then the white you see with the highlighting in this picture, that's going to be white AB. Sparkles here, and then the handle right here has some white AB in it, and the white you see up here is white AB. There's lines of little white AB highlights you see in this cut loaf. It's just the cat loaf. It's killing me. It's so cute. The white sparkles are AB, like I mentioned, and the white on the side of this cat face here is white AB, and the white on the bottom of the cup where it's highlighting is also white AB. And then here in the center of the star egg, the white you see is white AB, and the white patches in the saucer are going to be white AB along with the sparkles. There's also one other patch of white AB here in the background. I think that I covered it. I think we covered it. This is delightful. Between the colors and the special drill placement, this kit is it's pure joy. If you like this art style, if you like this color palette, this is so stinking cute. And there's something about when it's a new artist and a new kind of art style that's being brought to the table that I am totally struck by the novelty of it. And I'm that much more excited to see what else may be to come from this artist at Diamond Art Club, because something like this, it just feels like it will be very relaxing and happy to work on. I'm like, we need more of this. I'm completely on board with as much of this kind of happiness as you want to bring to us. So I cannot wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you're as enamored by this as I am, or if you're just kind of like, yeah, it's cute, but it'll go on my wish list for later. I'm going to give you a really quick recap though of the kit stats and the release info. So this is called Cat Sandwich Party. It's by the artist Paosesame and is 70.7 by 50.6 centimeters. Very colorful with 71 colors, lots of pale pastels, special drills all throughout, and has round diamonds. Now, this kit, along with the other new releases this weekend, are going to be coming out tomorrow, which is again Saturday, July 26th at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Ruby and Diamond Tier Rewards members, you do get that half an hour early access window. I recommend being logged into your account and refreshing the new arrivals section starting a couple minutes before release time. I don't have a really good guess if I think this is going to be a really fast sellout. I don't know how much Diamond Art Club will have stocked and really how many people are going to go for it, but I saw lots of people happy reacting, on the social media previews. So I'll be interested to see if this is a quick sellout or not, especially because it's a new artist. Now, I'm not here to push FOMO at you. All I'm going to say is that if this is a must-have for you, if you're like, yeah, it's in my budget, I love it, I gotta have it, set your alarms because it's possible it could sell out. Now, if you are shopping the early release window and it does sell out, check back at the general release time half an hour later because they do hold back stock for that general release, and so you can try again. But that said, loved getting to look at this kit with you all. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if this is on your shopping list for the weekend or your wish list for later, or just a kit you're going to enjoy it vicariously through others. Either way though, thanks for watching. If you're a first-time buyer, I do have that 20% off code you're welcome to use. And either way, I hope that you're doing very, very well, friends. Have a great weekend that is as wonderful as you are, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.